Why, good morning to you, sir. Off to get you, Joe. Dude's straight up interested, dude. He ain't running, he's interested. He's like, you got beats. Oh, there he goes. He gone. McDonald's time for him. McDonald's time.
What up, guys? I haven't made it into the studio today. I'm going to Costco. I just wanted to talk about some stuff. I'm going to get in the studio in a second, and we're going to keep working on that beat, but I just wanted to give a quick talk about the ability to show up every day. Yesterday, I had a couple things that pulled me away from my daily routine. Look, I'm 17 for 17. I've got 17 vlogs, 17 days. That's 2.5 weeks in the bag of showing up every day, committed, doing a vlog. The lack of views, the lack of engagement, it doesn't really faze me. The reason I'm doing the vlog is to share what I have for anyone that wants to, that discovers it. And if it's good enough, if it's meaningful enough, I think it'll find its way around. The other thing is, I just want to get in the reps. A daily practice like this allows me to do it every single day. And if you're not getting in the gym, like Kobe Bryant would do 3 a day. So he'd go in the morning and then they go do practice and then he'd, go home and then he'd show up at the gym later that night. That's a 3 a day. That's the kind of dedication you need. I posted a shit vlog late last night. I was up because I just had a crazy schedule. I was like, I got to get back to my computer and do something. So I throw together this vlog. I'm like, okay, just put up day 17. It's fine. I had missing footage. I had barely any time. So it was just kind of shit. I had an obligation early this morning. Pulled me away from my routine. I'm usually not up early. I usually sleep in, and I cherish my sleep. I value my sleep. I have to do this thing for a friend. It's an obligation. I can't miss it. And I get home and I'm just wiped out. I'm exhausted. Every single day, we show up no matter what. On the 25th or 26th, I'm traveling back to Chicago from where I'm currently living in Nashville for Thanksgiving with other obligations in Chicago. And then the next couple days, leading up through Thanksgiving, and it's gonna be the same on Christmas and New Year's, life happens. Life gets in the way. But that's the thing. If you're really married to this shit, if you can really go out there and be like, I am gonna do this shit no matter what, people are going to start understanding, and they're going to be like, okay, yeah, he's got to do his vlog. He's got to put in the reps. I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm wearing Laker yellow. I know I'm not the most talented beat maker. I know I'm not the most talented producer. I know I'm not the most talented singer, engineer, public relations, video creator. I know I'm not the best in any of these categories. So what am I going to do? I'm going to work harder than every single other person I know. There is one thing that some people can guarantee, depending on how dedicated they are to this craft, and it is how much you can work. I figured out at a young age that I can work until I drop. I can work 16 hours in a day if I want to. Sometimes that is the least inspired work you're gonna crank out. At least you're getting under the weight and throwing some weight up. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I feel tired. I'm tired. I can't be a bitch. And if you really want to move anywhere with your career, you cannot, especially music, you've got to put every day into it. And the vlog is just the symbol I have of every single day Braven's in the lab. Every single day he proved it. And it's going to be literally every single day. There will be something. If I have to post a rant from the toilet, I will do it. Okay, let's get inside Costco. Maybe I'll show you guys some of my hacks. I thought it'd be really funny if when I scanned my card, I was like, yeah, I'm really important. Boop. Thanks, I'm checking in. I'm really important. Executive. By the way, the only thing this gets you is cash back. Every year you get a check from Costco. My amount of cash back is equal to the extra cost of this, so I'm an idiot. Just means I need to spend more money. The thing about Costco is, if you're like me and you don't have that much disposable funding, you have to go once every few weeks or once a month and stock up. My goal is to get rich so I can buy whatever I want in this damn store. I'm actually a slut for milk. Milk, just whole milk. I drink so much milk. I think I have a problem actually with it, where I'm addicted to it or something. You wouldn't believe me, but this is a fact. There are opioids in milk. Now you know. Me looking at the olive oil dude, what's the difference? Talk about getting sexual. People get sexual about olive oil. Dude, first of all, coffee at 5 in the night is crazy. Dude, I was gonna show you guys the grocery haul, but then I was like, no, can't reveal the sauce until 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the vlog, subscribe to the channel, and we'll do a proper Costco grocery haul. I'll save up some money and we'll do a big one. We're gonna get in here for a little bit because, dude, like, I don't know, these last couple of days have just been like really testing me, bro, like really stretching me out. Yesterday I didn't have audio, or I didn't have a phone recording. My iPhone somehow ran out of storage. I don't even know how that's possible. I just didn't have much time. I was only in the studio for like 45 minutes. And today might be pretty similar. I mean, I fixed the audio. We have the audio takes, but this beat is pretty much done. We need to attack lyrics at some point. We'll probably finish like just the architecture of the beat right now and like do some little details, but thanks for being patient with me because it's been, these past couple of days have been a little rough, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're still kicking. Like I said in the car, I'm Kobe Bryant, baby. Like, they can't stop me, bro. I'm gonna show up every single day. All right, so I did some phase shifting on this, on a couple things actually. The bass has, wait, no, where is it? Is it the kick? Yeah, the kick, I put a utility. So here we go. So plugins, if you take a look at, no, it's actually audio effects, utilities, utility. So if you put this on, what you can do is you can invert the phase of the sine wave, which if you take an audio signal, it's literally just a sine wave. It's just like this. If you like zoom way in, like here, let's zoom way in on this kick. That is just waves. And so a phase shift, what a phase shift would be, you're taking the wave and you're just flipping it. Like here you can tell it's pretty flat and then it goes down and then it goes up. You can see some of the detail in there. What you would use a phase shift for is if there's obvious clashing. Like yesterday I was not able to hear this bass right here. And I was like, what's going on? Because I have it in the EQ, like the EQ is set. You know what I mean? It's not like blaring. Is that the right EQ? I guess, but like, I don't know. I did my little like dynamic EQ trick that some people hate this trick, man. I went viral on Instagram with this Kanye clip talking about chakras. I got people in my comments saying, you have no idea what he was talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You got no fucking clue, buddy. And I just continue to cook like, dude, chef curry with the pot. Like I'm undefeated at looking at the comments and being like, yeah, nice, cool. Like, where's your viral video, bro? Like, I didn't think you had any fish left in the bucket there. I apologize. My dog is going crazy on a bone right now. I don't know. Maybe he's hungry. I think he's just excited. He's just happy I'm back, though. I was kind of gone most of the day. Anyway, I had this EQ here and I was like, I'm doing everything right. Like a compressor, like drum bus, adding sound, compressor, getting a tighter, a tighter bass sound, EQ. I'm really boosting the harmonics I want. Fuck the haters. Like, I'm going to do what I want. And distortion. Like this Saturn II, like I took, dude, I did what the haters even recommend. The haters are like, oh, you could just use a saturator or distortion or like an exciter or whatever. It's like, dude, I'm Braven, bro. Like, I'm going to do it Braven's way. I'm going to get in the kitchen and I've got my sous chef Wonka here, and I'm going to do it Braven's way. Saturn II, what's cool about this is you can add bands. Bands on bands on stacks and bands, and you can, so I have it split here in a low and a high, and I didn't touch the lows, but the highs, I turned the drive up, let's see, I turned the drive up to 65% through 243.09 hertz. That's just arbitrary. That's actually, it's not arbitrary. I'll show you. This is where the bass starts to tail into this high end here. This is actually very precise. And this higher part just has the harmonics through the saturation. But you know what? Eat shit. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And I was like, dude, this bass, I cannot hear this bass. Like, what is going on? I'm like, there's something off. And actually, I ended up doing it to this like little layer, this chord layer here, this synth chord. I flipped it too because it wasn't popping through like I wanted it to. But this organic kick, and I forgot to show it in the freaking vlog, but what I did was I took a Bible. I don't think I have it on my table anymore, but I was like, Holy Bible, and I just missed it. I forgot to edit it into the video. I was like, here's the Holy Bible, and I made that the kick drum, and it just kind of had a weird sound to it. It's a Bible thumper, but so like this waveform right here, this one, there's just something weird about it when that bass connected with it, and the bass was just being buried, and I was just like, I know this is not a volume issue, I know this is not a compression issue, it certainly isn't an EQ issue. I'm listening to the dry sound, it sounds like a regular synth bass, or a regular string bass. It sounds like a regular string bass. I was like, well, what can I do? Flip the polarity, flip the phase. And that's what we did. So you add a little utility, audio effects, utility, and then you press these left and right to flip the phase. So it's in this standard phase here, and then if you want to 180 it, you just press them both like that. But we're gonna take the duplicate off. There's other cool things you can do with utility here. You can make your bass frequencies mono. So like if you do, well, you can make your whole signal mono, I guess. But you could make your bass mono, which if you want to do a mono signal, everything below 120 hertz will be mono, and you can like change that too. That is something that, I mean, it's pretty regular, it's pretty standard. In EDM, it's like, from what I hear, it's like you have to do it. I don't find myself going out of my way to mono everything lower than 120 or like 150 hertz. I honestly just think sometimes my bass is that fat and clean that it's like it doesn't even need to be mono. Anyway, that's just, you can mono out your bass here with the utility plugin. You've got your width here. Usually don't touch this because that's like more of a mastering thing, and I'm not using the stock utility on my master chain. And then just a pan knob here. That's pretty much it. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's just take a look at this beat here because, dude, it's getting close, bro. It's getting really close. I don't know how I feel about this intro. Turn these down. Honestly, what the fuck is going on with this Pro Q3, bro? Look at this crazy shit. Like, this isn't necessary. This is just me bullshitting with different bell curves. It's really, it just looks stupid. I don't know if anyone could tell me like if that's actually necessary. I think I have too many probably, but I don't know. I guess it's a unique curve. I don't know. It's too many. It's too many. It's too much. You could do that with less, I'm sure. Oh, this is gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. noise on here? Pink noise would be crazy.
You can do it. Do it.
All right, we're gonna add a high octave here. Just keep getting ideas. All right, wow. It'd be cool to make the white noise white, right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that.
You can do it. 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 You can do it.
I think that's gonna do it, guys. I'm cooked. Like, I am just so tired. Thanks for sticking with me through the rough days as well. For those of you who there's like 10 or 11 of you who like watch these freaking shits for real, and I really appreciate you guys like every day tuning in and liking this. We did some funny stuff with the bridge. I don't know. This is kind of like a mellow release. I'm gonna see what I'll do with the vocals because the beat's pretty. I don't know. It's just the beat itself is a full track. I mean, it's listenable on its own. So I'm gonna see what I'd want to do for even vocals on this. But I gotta attack it fresh tomorrow because I'm pooped. Thanks so much for watching. Keep up with me. It's Braven Will Make It. Back every single day. Vlog life forever. Have a good night.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it.